5 seconds to go in the first. Clouden at the top to the left wing, crosses over, gives it up to the top of the key. Here's a three, and that's good. Kendall Bostic's first three in East Lansing.
Steal and an easy pass up to Joyner.
What was a 20-point lead, now back down to 10, make it 12 after the Clouden bucket.
Freshman, the only freshman, dropped over 2,000 points in high school. She gets a block right there as Michigan State brings the ball back down the floor. Fast-paced offense over to Osment in the corner, but
MSU comes the other way. The fast break. Crooms with it. Drives the lane, pops it back out to Bostic for three. That one goes.
when you're in, oh, a huge block from A-Rault to make up for it. But they have to get moving, and this is where they're getting their points tonight. Fast breaks, turning turnovers into points.
Time sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just play after play. MSU's opponents have 83 turnovers compared to only 52 by the Spartans. So that's really where they're working a lot of their offense.
Cross-court pass to Jackman in the corner. Thinks about the three, instead she'll give to Osmond. Bostic thinking about the long three. That one's good.
After the miss by Kissman. A-Rault, Kendall Bostic, the freshman forward into the game. There's A-Rault in the middle of the lane. Good feed there from Bostic. So Michigan State's next game is not until January, next scheduled game at least, is not until January 3rd at Purdue, as a nice back cut by Osmond on a great feed. Freshman from Kokomo, Indiana. Playing defense here. Good defense and a block there on Beatty as Osmond is able to corral it. There's Dean. She spins around. Good defense there by Smith. Rebound by Crooms, who's also back into the game. Crooms almost gets it swiped. Bostic a long two that goes. So back-to-back buckets from Kendall Bostic. Shot clock is off. They feed Bostic in the post. They throw a great pass to Crooms, and it goes, plus a foul. What a look there from Bostic.
And Crooms, right here you see the cutting off the ball, and that's going to create buckets.
Former teammate Marcia Howard in the 1,000-point club. And a corner three, straight swish from Kendall Bostic. For the last thing that Naz Hillman wanted after scoring 50 points the other day. She probably wants to play right away again. As Bostic had the three, and she scored 5 in a row for Michigan State.
But it looks like she still was able to get that two to fly, and then on the other end with the steal, the anticipation to pick it off.
Nearly 82 points a game to right now we're looking at 48 points with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Make that 51 points now.
A huge jump for her, one of the most improved players in the league. And when you have a player who has just paid dividends like that, it really encourages everyone else around.
Good big-to-big pass, and that sticks. Bostic feeds it into Parks running the lane.
Upside to her game, and she asked her to watch tape on Grace Berger. And not just because they just played them in their last game, but because of what she does outside of scoring.
Under 10 to shoot for Purdue, trailing 16-9 here at the end of the first quarter. And blocked. Beautifully done by Kendall Bostic.
And Bostic, you could see she was looking for help. Her head was on a swivel. She didn't want that matchup.
How about the nice touch pass in the finish from Alicia Smith, but a great assist from Kendall Bostic. All kinds of ways, and this is a Big Ten standout presented by Auto Owners Insurance.
Nice tip pass there by Bostic. You always talk about post-to-post passing. Sometimes that's deemed as high-low. It's not always high-low. Sometimes it's low-to-low.
In what Caitlin Clark had to do in high school. Like, she had to do it all. Her coaches were saying, go get us a bucket, and she would just clear everybody out and go. But she doesn't need to do that every time here with Iowa.
On that trip down the floor.
Yeah, and it's still
this one into the clear for Oden. Oh, blocked from behind. Bostic follows it up and one.
Ball's going back and forth, but Illini was able to finish on that one with the and one.
First of her career making a mark here after playing her freshman season at Michigan State. A steal by Peebles. Illinois can get their biggest lead here. Peebles has the shot bothered, but Bostic gets the and one.
And with lowering their turnovers, this team can get closer to achieving their goal of 70 points per game. Back to you, Carson.
Again, chaos creators. And right there, another turnover. Bostic back the other way now. Tosses it to Brown, back to Bostic. She'll take the mid-range. No.
Anastasieska faked the pass, gets it to Bostic with the left hand and good.
And there's the size advantage and what you can do.
Have that influence on both sides of the floor. It's going to be important in keeping up with this fast-moving Knowles team.
Too strong from Peebles. She'll get it back and take a three. It's good. And Illinois takes the lead.
6-point advantage. They're going to play for one. Freeman on Bostic, blocked by Kendall Bostic. 2 seconds. One. Peebles from midcourt. She got it off, but it's offline. For Brown. High post Bostic. Corner for Peebles. Yep.
So they will get first possession here to begin the ball game. They quickly get it inside to Rubin. She puts it off the glass and gets it to go.
Wingler stolen by Aaliyah Nye. Good defense there. Jada Peebles up to Bostic, and she'll get the two. Great transition ball by the Illini there.
Really dominate down low. Here's Mike Sell against 3 players for Illinois, and the ball goes to the Illini. Brown pulls up and knocks it down.
I think her teammates didn't realize she could make that because Gabby Hutcherson and Caitlin Costner stood up immediately screaming because I believe that's a rare occasion for Bisham.
Wide open down low. Miller exits. It looked like she was still limping a little bit as she walked off the court. Bostic drives to the rack, and the score is 70-44.
Switches hands, driving in with the left, thinks about it, now we'll put it up, but they get swatted away as Bostic was right there.
For this game, started 7 games for the Illini and has really done well in terms of her production. 9 points a game for her.
Kendall Bostic forces the turnover because of her post position.
Hallie Douglas has been massive for this Wisconsin team down the stretch, making big plays with the game on the line. And an even bigger play by Kendall Bostic of Illinois. Bostic down in the paint, going up against Shremick. And I thought Shremick kept her arms up and down there, but Bostic's going to get it to go.
And for Illinois on the other side, now a 5-game losing streak, having dropped 7 of their last 9 once this one goes final. And just searching for answers on personnel-wise, making adjustments quicker, and returning to your roots. And now a minute left. Illinois down 20. The slow starts continuing to haunt them. But a nice feed inside to Bostic, and count it, and one. Particularly over the last few months. Bourne has it stripped into Mila Brown, running back the other way. Another turnover for the Huskers. Brown from the free throw line, it's good. Bucket. A crowd inside, and Bostic with the board. Nice pass back into Illini as she hits from the elbow.
Hey, big offensive rebound there for the Illini.
Peebles puts it up, and Bostic keeps it alive, a fresh 20.
Bostic has been so tough staying with plays.
Officially available in this game. We have seen Poole play. We haven't seen Bristow yet, but there's a steal for Illinois, trying to turn the tables, and it's Bostic who's had a very nice performance today.
Everything going right for Janae Terry so far. With under 3 to go, feed late, and she just cannot get anything to fall.
They actually trailed by just 1 at halftime. But then Purdue went on a big run in the third quarter and kind of pushed Illinois out of contention as Eva Rubin puts in the first bucket of the contest. Nye inside to Bostic, extra pass, and that goes down. Giovanna Lopez.
Get open, and she has a wide open look for 2.
Peebles to the top of your screen there to Nye. Then to Bostic, now down low. And again, Porter getting physical.
In the second quarter, Scott Sudikoff, Anthony Pasquale here at the broadcast table as Kendall Bostic comes up with that turnover as both teams in a bit of a drought here.
And way to clog the paint, Illinois. No easy looks in there.
Wisconsin ended the first quarter on a 12-2 run as Porter takes her time, puts it up in.
And she got that wide open opportunity from 3.
She
Giovanna Lopez down inside to Bostic. Making a move against Cravens, who sticks with her, and she finishes anyway. Before that basket, as Markowski puts it up again, Cravens with the board. Markowski blocked by Lopez, who sticks with the play, keeps it alive for the Illini.
Returning, of course, to the Illinois program this season as well. And the ball game is underway, and the first possession quickly goes to Bostic. Gets it around and in. First bucket of the season for the Fighting Illini. McNeese State just 3 points here in the second quarter. Bostic with the left-hand finish. Illinois career in the season opener against LIU with a career-high 16 points. All Big Ten honorable mention.
Great block there by Bostic.
Who started for Evansville. Of course, we've mentioned Anna Newman also out there, Barbara Tomasova, Abby Fight, Anaya Griffin, and then actually Kendall Bostic there for the Illini getting the bucket there.
Shot clock at 20. Inbound to Jayla Oden. Quick shot, knocks it down. Jayla Oden in her second year from Baltimore, Maryland.
Cook going down the right side. Bostic thought about a jumper. Now she'll try to drive on Holmes. Kendall Bostic to the hole for 2.
Checking into the game, Genesis Bryant. She'll run the point for the Illini. Bounce pass inside. Bostic pokes up, finds the open. Cook, layup good. Cook double team. The ball finds its way to Bostic. Short range shot good.
Needs to be done to face a team like this.
Peebles was 0 for 4 from the floor, finally making a 3.
On a 7-game winning streak are the Owls. Maddox, looks like she may have got hit there as she tried to lay it off down low. It was last touch by Illinois.
Kenzie wanted a 3, almost stolen away. Oden working on Sydney Hilliard, can't do it. Now they'll drop it down low to Bostic. Bostic for 2, and it's an easy one.
Lisa Bluter's had a ton of respect for Cook for a long time, saying that she's been a Division I player ever since she was in high school.
Had a 33-point game against Indiana earlier this season. Oden's 3!
It all starts with a good defense. The block first comes over, boom! Hi, Kendall Bostic, invite him to the block party, and then it leads to Mackenzie staying really patient and just finding her teammate.
And who better to have the ball in their hands than Makira Cook? She's been excellent for them all game long. Cook flips it up. There's Bostic and 1. Bostic. Makira Cook first up for the layup, doesn't get it, and Bostic knew where the ball.
And Brad Maxey, the three-man crew today for the Fighting Illini, they get things going. Genesis Bryant connects for her first 3 from the left wing.
Still a young lineup here for the Gophers.
Here's great block there by Bostic on Misha.
Grace Berger, who else with it to try and ice it? Inside to Holmes, turnaround jumper, blocked by Shupil, back to Makira Cook. Cook moving quickly, a 1-on-3. She'll try and navigate it through traffic, and she will.
But it's just been such an impressive season for the Illini, nonetheless.
And well, another one of those losses was to Ohio State. And that will do it. Terry Morin congratulated on the Indiana sideline as she takes over the mantle, the winningest coach in program history.
Finally, Bostic comes to set a screen. Cook taking it herself. Only 1 to shoot. Bostic puts it up and in at the buzzer.
Most recent net rankings. Janae Terry, shot blocked by Bostic. 4 seconds on the shot clock, just underway here.
Bostic, the former Spartan, nice pass. Cook able to finish.
Movement without the ball is key. Move without the ball moment, and Bostic stays patient. Cook catches Kamaria McDaniel ball watch.
Kim Barnes-Rico so vocal defensively for Michigan on that sideline, but Bostic able to get the bucket right as the shot clock was about to sound, and that'll do it for 1/2 of play.
She made Bostic miss with that move, just couldn't get it to fall. That's been a theme for Illinois this season, just haven't been able to, check that for Minnesota, haven't been able to execute on the open shots.
And Bostic is going to work early here in Champaign today.
Finds Bostic again. We'll see if she can repeat that last possession against Markowski. She puts it up around her and drops it in again. Cook now on the offensive end, finds Bostic into the post, faces up against Markowski. We'll see who wins this matchup. Left hook, and it's down with an and one. Kendall Bostic with a highlight.
Moving to the inside, a little face up right here. Ducks at the right shoulder, reverse pivot onto the left hand, banks it off the glass, and one.
Eliza Pinzon has not scored yet in this game, surprisingly. Myers driving. Abby Myers tried to get it to Faith Massonis. It's tipped, saved by Bostic.
With 15 minutes of ball left. Illinois continuing to go into Bostic.
And Bostic now has 20 points, 14 rebounds. What an amazing game.
Shelley looking to drive. Has it, and good block there by Kendall Bostic, and they're saying that was off Jazz Shelley. So
it was the first week of the Big Ten season as Carter misses the fadeaway. As Sidibe keeps it alive. Now Bostic, great read there from the, a forward or center, whatever position she plays.
Bostic spins toward the baseline. Cornwell immediately makes her kick it out. There is the smoothness of Genesis Bryant.
Abby Myers' ability to make shots. I mean, today, after practice, she shot over her head while filming and kissed it off the window for a 3 at half court.
Cheyenne Sellers sizing up Bostic, and Bostic denies.
Bostic did a great job of reading Cheyenne Sellers right here. Denied. Right. NCAA tournament, according to Charlie Cream and our own Autumn Johnson as well.
Abby Myers blocked from behind.
First possession for the Eagle offense, and Bostic comes up with the steal.
That's going to be kind of the flow of today's game. Two very fast-paced teams that want to play at very fast paces. Jada Peebles getting a shot off already.
And 3 of 3 at the free throw line. Bryant to Bostic cutting, and this time she'll have a chance for the three-point play. Kendall Bostic. Nebraska is receiving votes as well to make it into the AP Top 25 preseason poll. Bostic, top of the key for 3.
St. Peter's played Monday night and beat Central Connecticut State. Traveled all day yesterday, and here are playing in the morning. So it's been a quick turn for them. Off the turnover, Peebles all the way. We've seen in 25 years when Teresa Grentz, the Hall of Famer, was here. Illinois, a preseason top 25. Give and go. Bostic for the and one. Yes, count it, and a foul.
And feed it to the big man. And part of that is the screening ability of Kendall Bostic on the outside.
That superstar from Iowa you're talking about?
Some Caitlin Clark. Bostic, yet another steal. The turnovers keep piling on, and McKenzie punishes the Griffs. Timeout taken by Coach.
As here is Shoop Hill. Now McKenzie. They enter it down low for Bostic, who puts it off the window and in. And one of the things that Shauna Green talked about to us earlier today is
gets the Norse on the board. Former finalist for Miss Kentucky basketball. Bryant from the other corner, each side, she's good. And Genesis Bryant with 6 quick points to put the Illini ahead.
Just get one stop at a time for Illinois. Try to find a way to stop them here.
Felia swatted out of there by Bostic. Kendall Bostic.
Actually more effective in the stealing category this season too.
Help comes from Cook. And Bostic, another block. She heard us.
Last chance for Mizzou. Dembele. Denied. Big stop there. Kendall Bostic all smiles as she was ready for that one.
Great defensive stop. Kendall Bostic, but who else? Who got her hand in there at the last second? The X Factor, Adalia McKenzie. It's this great team. Like I said, you don't need a 3, but you do need a quick score.
Bostic inside. Bostic gets the roll. Illinois trails by 4. Cook pushing. 10 to go. Quick basket from Bostic.
Double. And Illinois has another time out here, but they opted not to use it. Instead, I really thought that they were just going to go for a quick 2 and let Makaira just go coast to coast. But we got same thing, ball screen action that we talked about a lot, but this time a little bit different result. You get Kendall Bostic rolling to the rim for 2.
coming up for Illinois. They face another SEC opponent in Arkansas coming up on December 20th.
Well, that's easy work. When you find Mackenzie Holmes on the move like that, she doesn't have to battle with someone on her back on the block.
You have time to run through your offensive set, and if the look isn't there for Cook, somebody else can take it.
Well, a great play out of the timeout. Bostic at the rim, wide open and delivered from the inbounds.
Bryant again beyond the arc and a beautiful splash from long range.
Knowing the game plan here to beat Northwestern.
And I think the best way to describe it for Northwestern is compounding mistakes almost. Just making things worse than they need to be, continuing that snowball effect. And
Bryant thought about it. Bostic takes a three, connects. Kendall Bostic, count it.
And now Cook up top will reset for Illinois, looking for their first ever win against Maryland today. Nice pass inside. Hobby lays it in. Dolan. Bostic's going to take the three. It's good. Ever win against the Maryland Terrapins. Can they pull off the upset in the fourth quarter? We'll find out.
Ohio State trying to work into its offense. Sheldon Curl blocked by Bostic.
You have to imagine they're going to have to turn to that three-point shot at some point in this game, but very interesting to see them rely on Hart early.
Bostic to Hobby. What a feed.
Cook moves again. She'll look to cut in. They'll whip it down low. Bryant for three, nothing but net.
It starts with the defense and putting your team in a position to score.
Bostic a three. Bostic for three. Got it from downtown. Inside to Bostic. Goes over the top and makes it a two-point game.
Cook doing a nice job too, using Bolin sort of as a decoy in that high post area to go on the drive.
Lau has her shot blocked.
Alliance just making it tough right now, swatting everything in the paint, contesting.
Look, she's playing in New York, okay?
Yeah.
New York Miss Basketball, so.
When she's playing more, I mean, she's played 20 minutes or more the last 7 games. The first 12.
From the field or the three-point line.
That was halfway down and then out. Kendall Bostic through contact and one.
Look at that. Brings her shoulder right into Shania Pinto, who's
Now she has that attack mode mentality from range as well.
Impressive response for Indiana to start off this third quarter, but there's an answer from Adalia McKenzie.
Like to post up McKenzie on the block with another guard, and you've got to beat her to the ball, right? We were just talking about coming to meet passes. Well, as a defender, you've got to get off and get to the ball line. You can't stay on the
certain mark here. We're only in the first half. Still 3 minutes to play before halftime, but that kind of balance from Clark's game on display is Hobby. Cook, lots of time and space to knock down the three. Himple on the receiving end. Leaking out is McKenzie, and she takes it strong to the hole. And that is the end of the first half. Well, watching her today, she'd be up there on the list, or at least mine. Kendall Bostic trying to ignite her team on the other side. She's got a three-point play opportunity.
Rebound, put back players in the Big Ten. Kendall Bostic would be at the top of it because she is so aggressive. She's not afraid of the physicality, and she can finish with a
1-point game in Champaign, 6:30 to go in the opening half. And a great feed inside by Bostic, paid off.
And that gives her the advantage, getting to the rim in the pass from Kendall Bostic. High, low. Shea Bolin making herself available, but opens up in the right direction. All she has to work.
Inside the Bolin, yes sir. Shea Bolin is balling. Illinois getting a great game from Shea Bolin.
Spark off the bench, Shea Bolin making the smart move and with a little bit of contact.
Maryland did a good job of taking away the high-low looks in that zone, but Illinois was able to get to those short corners and out to the far corners as well. And again, they do.